Glad to have you with us from Fort Worth, Texas, today at Amon G. Carter Stadium, and we will see who comes out victorious in the Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the UConn Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The LSU Tigers offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Picks up the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. LSU right back to the line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the up.
Turning it on. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Power football with the run. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. He'll pull it on the read. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Now, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So UConn's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Makes a connection. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. What a run. Gets it inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 36. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Got his man. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got out of trouble and throws. Let's talk just for a minute about UConn. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with the commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find...
Touchdown, Huskies! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
He'll return it. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Not able to get loose on the return, but what a play to put his team in business at the 33. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Almost had the completion, just missed it. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Now that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Wants to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He'll ride his man on the option. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. The lead is 6 in the first.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. We've had some early action here as they take over trailing 13-7. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Right on target this time. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Motion from the wideout. Gonna run it. It's Berry. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Parker. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. He'll sneak and try to surge forward. He did not make it a stonewall on third down. The kick is on its way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The UConn offense goes back to work. We expected points. We've gotten some early, up 13-7 as they go back on the attack. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. The defense was in the neutral zone.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Gregory. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Porter. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Going to try to get it himself. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking for the end zone. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Porter. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Got it, looking for the first down. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Absolutely perfect. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Grabs behind the line. It's Berry. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. They kick it away on fourth down. And the returner runs out of real. As he goes down. Comes the offense onto the field again. Quick release on the RPO. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll leave it with him. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. This UConn offense really has it going. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Breaks into the open. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Welsh. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the move. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Running back searching for a hole. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to the back. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Trying to set up the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Handoff to the single running back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Parker. And they've converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but a third and long is a different animal. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. UConn going back to work on offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. To the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gregory. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking to throw on first down. Makes a catch right in the middle of a danger zone. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. It's complete to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gonna look downfield again. Got a man. It's Welch. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. UConn will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Leaves it with the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The Tigers headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. They're working that left side. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Punt is on its way. Now on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Randolph. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They go to the ground. Quick spin on the run. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, hard not to enjoy the pageantry and the meaning of this great game. And, of course, it helps to have had ourselves an eventful first half in the Armed Forces Bowl. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the second half of the Armed Forces Bowl.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Randolph. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. The Huskies are marching down the field. He'll do it himself. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Went to the running game on first down, now second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. UConn will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this,
looking forward, brought down at the yard line. Yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. He's got it on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. UConn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Tripped up for the tackle. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Got him downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
the defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. With the catch, it's Parker. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the 1st down. And the Huskies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the play fake. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Pressure coming. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. On the run, it's Berry. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Gets it past the marker. On the move at the 30. Racing to the right. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Tigers. He got a snap and just dusted the field.
I mean, let's go. That's a day's worth of yards right there on one carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus yards to the house.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UConn offense goes back to work. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Pulls and fires complete. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. There he goes. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Randolph. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. This UConn offense really has it going. The inside handoff. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll test the right side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on 3rd down. UConn will have to punt it away. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. The give to the back. Oh, better look out. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. Makes the tackle at the 24, but from inside the 10 to across the 20 on the pickup of 15. Might as well give it to him again. He's out past the 35. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. To the air on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Right back to the well. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Here's the pressure. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. A shot toward the end zone. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. From the gun, give on the inside. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Second down, they'll go to the air. Hauls it in. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. And the Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Randolph. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Huskies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking for space. It's Welsh. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. How about this methodical, soul-crushing drive? They've already drained more than 3. Breaks into the open. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Out of the gun to give to the back. Hard running there. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Quick completion to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Give to the running back. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. On the run, it's Berry. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And that last run leaves him with a third down. Will they keep it on the ground? Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. He'll pull it on the read. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Got the first down. Looking for more. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. The give to the tailback. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the ground with the back. He's knocked out a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage. And this defense has taken some licks. This QB's made them look silly a couple of times, but they're starting to adjust. Gotta like that play right there, getting to him and getting him on the ground.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense, because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He wants a big play here late. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.